Shooter Hunt here at the Prep Baseball All-American Game in Miami. I am sitting next to one of the most feared sluggers in the 2025 class. He's a Beaver commit, Oregon State, from the state of Washington, Xavier Neyens. Xavier, what's up, X?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Better now because I think you have a chance to put on a show in BP. We're going to be using some awesome Mizuno bats, some new stuff that they're rolling out.
Nice.
So there's a chance you might be putting some holes in the roof. Let's go right into it. We're talking about you're one of the best sluggers in the class, top 10 in the country, strong chance for a day one selection. What has been your process hitting-wise? Growth, you've been kind of a known name for a long time. That sweet stroke's been there. Where did that come from? Where did that swing originate from? I mean, shoot, were you not just chopping down trees up in Washington?
Yeah, so I started working with Austin Shenton when I was like 12, 13, I think.
Okay.
So I would swing with him like almost every week, and then getting stronger also really helped me. I remember my first PBR event was when I was like 12 years old at Bannerwood Park in Seattle, and then since then you just get stronger and things start to happen. And in the off season, I broke my hamate bone, so I had to have surgery.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so I was out for high school season, and after that, I hopped on the summer circuit, struggled for like the first week, and then I got on the velo machine. This was last summer. I got on the velo machine, helped me out quite a bit, started raking, and then ever since then, that's kind of what I do to prep.
I want to dive more into that because I did not know that you broke that hamate.
Yeah.
And I saw you in North Carolina, and I talk about it every year, especially a cold weather kid. You're from darn near close to British Columbia, there in Vancouver. You get thrown to the wolves immediately, right? And it's not like, hey, I'm easing into 88 to 90.
Yeah.
No, it's 92 to 95, and then you're facing some tough lefties. I felt like you faced a lot of tough lefties. You also, I will go on the record saying nobody got screwed more by strike zone guys. You don't have to crush any umpires. That's what I'm here for. You had some tough calls at all the events throughout the way. What is it like going from not really seeing big arms like that to, hey, I'm stepping in the box, there's 60 scouts behind me, they're expecting me to perform, I'm expecting myself to perform. How do you speed up that process to catch up?
Yeah, so I played high school basketball. Last year was my last year, but this last year we went to state, and then the day after we lost, it was baseball started for high school ball. So like you got right into that, didn't really get rolling that much. So then you do high school baseball, and you have about 2 weeks before summer ball starts up, and that was like my 2 weeks to train. Velo machine, like triple wheel, we'll get off that. Like I'd hit off that every day, and then hard sliders and stuff like that. That's kind of how I'd get ready for summer.
What are you thinking with that velo machine? Is it something I want to get on the top of the ball? I want to hit it as hard as I can. What is the process in the cage?
Yeah, it's just it's like simulating velo, so you're always trying to catch it up front. Like we push it up like 90 miles per hour from 45, 50 feet away. So if you're not trying to catch the ball up front, or if you're not trying to barrel it up, like you're gonna foul off or swing and miss, right? So you kind of got to have that mentality that every pitch you're going to square it up the middle.
And that seems to be your mentality. My biggest takeaway from the summer watching you is just the expectation of success, the aggressiveness at the plate. You are constantly on time, even especially coming off a hamate injury, coming off the fact that you're not facing those big arms. The ability to get the foot down on time with your swing. You had some huge moments with some big home runs. That was outstanding. So you must be getting at least 100 swings in a day off that machine.
Yeah, I actually try and keep it kind of short because I exert like a lot of energy getting off that machine. So I usually keep it short, like 50 to 60 swings, maybe less sometimes. But I got the life flight balls I have the machine, so it's a little less impact, so I can take a little bit more swings.
Okay, not trying to blister up too much. Now, where does this passion for baseball come from? You talk about coming as a 12U. Still have the DM. Dan Jurek has shown me the fact that Xavier's asking, hey, can I come to this event? I know it's for 15-year-olds, but I want to come to this event, and you did come put on a show. Where does your passion for baseball come from?
It comes from my parents. My dad, he played a lot of baseball, and a lot of my friends too, like all those guys, like I love to compete for them and stuff, and I always played up when I was younger, so having the want to compete and having like the little chip on your shoulder, that's what I take a lot of pride in.
It's awesome that the father-son bond, the ability to play baseball, it's one of my favorite things about the sport is just that, the connection through that stuff. Let's shift over to the defensive side of things. You have that big, powerful bat, thunderous stick from the left side, and defensively, coming from a cold weather state, not quite as many reps, but you did some nice things this summer, and a lot of times you got thrown out there at shortstop, probably profile more in the corner with your physical bat. What kind of defensive work do you put in the off season and throughout the summer?
Yeah, I put in a lot of defensive work like this off season and during high school season. I made it like a goal of mine to get a lot of extra reps, especially since like I've never really been known for like that great of a defender, and I like never really had much confidence in myself as that great of a defender, but I put in a lot of work this high school season. I played shortstop all year and got a lot of extra reps, and it kind of went into the summer, and I was performing pretty well, and I got a little bit more athletic too, and so I got to play some shortstop, and that was awesome.
Now, it'd be remiss to say that you can also two-way. You're one of the top arms in the class. Are you still looking at pitching at all, or are you kind of shifting away and saying like, hey, this bat's gonna be the main thing that drives things?
Yeah, I'm kind of shifting away, but you never know. I could probably hop up on the mound and still do my thing. So it's a lot of fun, but I'm kind of drifting towards the hitting side.
Excellent. Well, we're really excited to see you this summer, putting on a show and workouts, gameplay. Can't wait to come up and see you there in the PNW, which is going to be very exciting for me next year. Yeah. So Xavier Neyens here at the Prep Baseball All-American game in Miami. Can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Thank you.